Yeah, how's that, big man? How you doing? Yeah, you okay?
What's that, mate?
Oh, mate.
How are we, boys? Oh,
All right, mate.
Welcome to the Grado show. Mate, you got to do this one with the Tamashanta chat.
What's that?
Just do this podcast like Tamashanta.
What do you mean?
Grado, go and stick your wig in that on.
Stick the wig on, Grado.
Yeah, hold on.
Mate, is that how we replied to you like that last night with you? Did you send him a video with that wig on? He's like,
We'll make this up myself. Alright, he caught my fucking creep in that 2 minutes.
Staying away for you fucking creep.
Okay, man.
What we do, we get Bob on first.
Aye, we'll do that and then we'll wait.
I think we should just keep Bob on for the full show. Like doing all the other segments and all that. That'd be some laugh.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah,
Okay, we should ask him to do at least one read.
Can we do the G4?
Can we do G4?
Aye, because Nicole and fucking, what's his name, will love that.
Plus, he drives a fucking ice cream van. Know what I mean?
I'll take a screenshot. Aye, that's a good one. That is a good
Grado, you look like that guy that was sitting in front of Neil Lennon at Parkhead that day.
Who was that? Don't remember that.
Remember the mad wig guy at Parkhead? I'll send you the photo, right?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know, man. You still
You
like
look like fucking, you look like Joe Brand with a hangover.
that? Joe Brand. She's getting the same age as me. Joe Brand with a hangover. Me and he say that's funny. We'll just sell this, do a podcast like this.
Aye.
Trips. See what Bob says when he comes on that. How you doing, Trips?
Right, lads, I've sent it into the group chat. Have a look at that guy.
Let's see. I don't. Let's see it.
You look like a fucking 80s porn star, man.
He does, man. He does.
That's too much.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, mate, it's The Rock. It's like old school The Rock.
It's like when he came back with the big expensive shirts and that.
That's why I bought that.
Mate, I think you look like one of the baddies for Scarface, man. That's too
Get
much
it rain on, boys. Get it rain on.
Oh, fuck.
I know, I'm raging. I've just started to fucking empty my hot tub, man.
Oh, do you know what?
I need that again.
I do this every week, right? But my fake auntie comes to wash my house, Jackie, and obviously I'm spending most of my time doing the Stephanie's and I'm coming up here kind of thing. But it's a weekly day, man. She put out my bed clothes and she was like that night. She was like, bring that in the night. It's still fucking out.
Oh, mate, I couldn't live with that, man. You're a trampy bastard, man.
No, I mean, the place is I'm messing out, but I've just no had time.
Mate,
I'm not here.
I don't know if I can do this podcast knowing your sheets are still outside.
I know what you mean.
How can the place be a mess if you've not been in it?
I know what she's cleaning.
Trust me. Bob, you've seen how messy I can get in small places, mate.
Aye. Cool, yeah. See, mate.
Stevie, I've shared the dressing room with him, mate. I know.
Aye. Mate, start sharing the dressing room for 2 months, day in panto, day in, day out,
Oh,
day in,
that
day out.
must-
We should
that
talk
must
about
kill you,
this podcast.
Stephen. That must kill you.
You
He
see-
hates it, mate.
You see my side of the room and you see his. It's
No.
fucking ridiculous. It gets me angry even thinking about it. But do you know what? Going to miss it this year.
I know, mate. I know.
Right,
Why don't you
move on.
book a hotel room for a fortnight or something?
I'm not going to miss him that much.
Mate, I know. I know. You sent that. I sent that message yesterday, but I'm going to be sad this year, mate. I'm getting the panel boys mega. Now.
Podcast, no. We're getting ready to go here. Save for us chat for the podcast.
I know. Sorry, mate.
There we go. Then. Let's get started.
Do I need
Right,
this? Do I need this shite?
No.
No, you don't. It's a pop shield. It'll stop. But I've got an
Mate, that's annoyed me because your auntie's going to need to pick that up.
What do you think, but boys? Stuart Armstrong, Kieran Tierney, Ryan Christie, they're all roned up, isolating and all that. Cut that out, John.
I knew you were going to say that, Bob. I knew you were going to say cut that out, rolling up. I was going to say riddled.
Right, I'll go again, John. I'll go again with that.
Right.
So, what do you think? Stuart Armstrong, Kieran Tierney, Ryan Christie, all missing, all isolated. Start again. It looks like I'm laughing at Celtic players being isolated. Right. Straight face. That's not helping, though. That's going to make me laugh more. I thought you were going to say like that.
Sorry, I know.
Right, so what do you think? Stuart Armstrong, Kieran Tierney and Ryan Christie will all miss the Scotland game tonight. What do you think? Bad for them?
Tested positive for COVID.
COVID?
Well, it's only Stuart Armstrong.
Is that the deal? Or
Aye, it's only Armstrong that's got it.
right? Because they were hanging about with one another.
Yeah, do you not look up any football?
Listen, I've been fucking getting torn into rabbi puns for a lot. I don't know what's happening. I couldn't tell you.
You know, see, you know what fling on Sky Sports News when I sit.
Have you not read Ode to a Virus?
Right, troops. Stuart Armstrong, Kieran Tierney, Ryan Christie, they're all going to miss the game. Stuart Armstrong has got coronavirus and Tierney and Christie need to isolate. What do you think, troops?
Well, obviously, first of all, best wishes to
For fuck's sake. Mate, we don't even need to say that best wishes push.
Don't have to
I'm
say
sorry, I know. I was halfway through and I'm like, why am I saying this? Right,
Yeah.
sorry, Stevie.
Halfway through it, man, the way
mate.
Grado was doing his Charlie Nicholas joke. Hey, Jim Duffy. Why am I saying this?
I was doing, man.
Yeah, Jim, Jim, is that something you just always used to say? Did you used to pick up on it? You said that a lot?
Tell me something. I've always wanted to know.
Is that, no, I've always wanted to ask you, as if in your head you're like that, see if I ever meet Jim Duffy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
Right, here we go.
this is take 7. Right, in other transfer news, Mirren captain Kyle McGuinness moved to Hibs. Aberdeen have brought Greg Lee Jack and Jack Aitchison moved from Celtic to Barnsley. In Rangers...
No, Stevie.
I didn't put a
It's not
comma
Greg
there,
Lee
sorry.
Jack, it's Greg Lee.
It's
And
Greg
then
Lee.
Jack
sorry.
Aitchison.
What did you say,
Sorry,
Greg Lee
no
Jack?
Greg Lee Jack, you went Aberdeen have signed Greg Lee Jack.
There was no comma there, sorry, Stevie.
It's all right, mate. What about Aberdeen signing Greg Lee Jack?
No, that's an all good move. He done well the last time he was up here, Greg Lee. So it's a good signing for Aberdeen, I think.
What's the boy
and-
went to Barnsley for Celtic, mate? What's he like?
Well, he's Celtic's youngest ever goal scorer, first team goal scorer. Followed me on Twitter for 5 minutes and then unfollowed me. Must have not liked my platter. So I good luck to him, but he was never going to make it into the Celtic first team.
Well, maybe that's why he unfollows you, because you're going on like that.
Yeah, boys.
So we're going to be adding more stuff to these tiers as the season progresses. We've got plenty of ideas up our sleeve. We're going to concentrate quite a lot on Patreon in the next few weeks, adding wee extra bits and bobs. So get involved now at patreon.com/wrestling daft. That's Patreon, that's PAT, or should I'll do it alphaphonically. Papa Alpha Tango Romeo Echo Oscar November.com and Football Daft, all the one word, there's a wee slash in between there. So get involved now, as we would love to welcome you to the squad.
Just do that line again, Grady. You said wrestling daft rather than football daft.
So, okay. That's part of an outtake, everyone. That's what happens. So...
Mate, that's the thing. She just texts me, man, do I go to York? I'm like, everything she sends me, man, I'm like, aye, we'll talk about it later.
Aye, that's exactly the same as me, mate.
Well,
If you've got it to know, that's where the Pink Panther was invented.
that was Durham.
No, it was Dunoon. It was Dunoon and all. You can do it with Dunoon, you fucking arsehole.
I love that.
Do you know what? I see back in the day, remember you used to hire video games out of the video shop?
Aye.
Right, there was this game called Fever Pitch Soccer. Did any of you play that?
No.
I heard it, mate. I've not played it. I didn't play it, don't.
Right, well, yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere to buy, so I used to have to hire it out of fucking Global Video. And I used to hire it a week at a time and just keep getting it out. And it was a game where you could sign a player and each player had like a special talent. And you would go through all the continents playing right up until you got to play Brazil at the end. And your team was full of guys that could jump and fucking hit fireball shots and all that. It was brilliant, right? It really was brilliant. It was a brilliant game. And I downloaded an emulator, Grado. I'll send you the emulator on that for your PC, right?
Aye.
Maybe
What's an emulator, mate? What's that?
It's like you put it on and you can play all the old games.
Oh, that'd be cool, mate. I'd love
Right.
that. Where'd you get thousands in the one disc or whatever?
I've got 6,000 SNES games or something like that. So
Fucking hell. I'll keep you
send
on.
them over if you want them. But it's anyway, it's honest to God, it's absolutely tremendous. But do you think the games are getting a wee bit too realistic now?
It's just technology's just went to a point now where sometimes I think the heart and the fun's took out of some of them.
Aye.
Whereas back in the day, but I don't know, is it or is it just that we're getting older? I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, see, I can't do all the fancy shit on FIFA, can you? Or the fucking, or the I'm talking about all the tricks and all that, the roulettes and all that pish. Right.
It doesn't come naturally to me, man. It's hard.
See the Waynes now. The Waynes now learn all that shit first before they learn how to play the game. Do you know what I mean? I can be playing Keane and he'll rip the absolute mick out of me. And it gets to a point where I get frustrated. Do you know what I mean? By the way, you've got that coming to you, Stevie. See, when Leo gets a wee bit older, man, I'm telling you, the passing of the torch, it's not comfortable. It's not a comfortable moment in your life, man.
But it's funny you're saying that, right, about is the fun being taken out of games. It's funny because I noticed when I was playing FIFA a couple of years ago, when you go back to watch normal football, it'd feel weird watching football because you would try and press the buttons in your mind when you're watching the real game because it's that real. Do you know what I mean? You'd be sitting there wanting to press A when the fucking ball gets pinged out to the defender.
Triangle!
Aye.
It's like phantom controller in your hand, man. Watching it.
Do you ever play like FIFA that with anybody that when they've got the controller they do this?
No, aye.
Like that, all the movements and all that, and fucking. That's some buzz and all, man. Like if you get to anybody over a certain age, they all do it like that, don't they?
I remember, I know we're probably trying to go into read the readers or the listeners, whatever the fuck you call them, but I remember, I can't remember what game it was, but it was when this first started coming out, and I hung out with this lassie called Lauren all the time. She was into football and stuff like that, and I remember I'd been playing it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and she came over my house to play it, man, and she fucking beat me about 3 or 4-0, and I just turned the disc out and broke it in half.
Seriously?
Aye. I don't get like that, but I fucking aye, man.
I don't know.
If tournaments all the time, man, it's at 10 or ahead and all that, and it would get intense. You'd start fucking really falling out with each other and all that.
Aye, we used to do that as well. A tenner in, winner takes all. Then when you would get to the final, whoever the one that wasn't as good as the other one would always go, hey, do you just want to half the pot? What half the pot? We'll take 50 quid each. No, we will only take 50 quid each. I'm going to take a tenner off you for every fucking goal I scored, boyo.
Tell you what the most gutting moment of my life was when my mate won a set of tickets for the Champions League final at Hampden when it was Real Madrid playing at Hampden. That goal for Zidane, right? So he had, like, it was my flatmate won it and there was 4 of us in the flat. He says, I'm taking one of the tickets. There are tickets to be decided in a FIFA tournament. Fucking gutted. Got to the final, beat my other flatmate, got to the final. Lost a goal in the last minute. Didn't get to go to the Champions League final. Legion.
That's brutal, man. That's brutal. There he is.
What's happening, ball bags?
Where are you, mate?
You see a jump.
What's happening, man?
Nothing much. How yous?
You look like you've had an idea.
That doesn't happen much.
Yeah, is he the first guy to come on twice?
He is, aye.
Fucking hell, man, that's a record, man. There you go, Bob. How do you feel?
No, that great to know, big man. No, that great to know. I tell you that, by the way. Here, Grado, you're looking well. You've been rubbing that elephant spunk in your face again, aye?
He's here. He's arrived. No, what was it?
Where are you, Bob?
I'm in the pub.
What pub you in?
Maguire's.
What's that?
Well, is that Bobby's pub?
That doesn't sound like the sort of pub you should be frequenting.
Listen, mate, I'm not big anymore.
Good man.
You've been getting out like training on Zoom and all that?
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're allowed to start back training, Grado.
I bet when you were doing it, we used to getting like wee nights where you would take it and stuff like that. You and Barry sitting in Zoom, and, like, making sure the players are eating right and stuff.
Mate, you've been watching too much of that stuff, man.
You do that?
No,
he's fucking our junior then.
We've got a system called Player Tech, which basically tracks the players running and stuff, how far they run, how quick, and things like that. So they got them away with them, so they had to hand in a couple of runs a week. But
And what happens if they've not done it? Did you have to say, look, mate, you need to up
No,
your
to
game
be-
here, man?
to be fair to the boys, they all done it. Some did it maybe a day later than
I
others.
bet
But
you a
they
few of
all
them
got
just
their
strapped that
Did you
fucking
do
thing to their dog's collar and let it out the back.
That's what I would have done, but I'd have been running a bit too fast.
I forgot what was. All right, that's it. I remember. Did we ever talk about Gregory
Oh,
Vigna
we never
podcast? No?
spoke about Vigna.
No, because remember you told me, I went and asked you, because I like when I go to these like mad Rangers Legends games, I just like asking pure random shit, man, like who was the most cravat player and all that, and who was the most rude. And you told me it's Gregory Vigna once, didn't you? You said he was pure, he says he was a dick to all the tea ladies and stuff like that, wasn't he?
You thought you got the right guy here.
You said, aye, definitely you. I said, who's the most rude player you've played when? You said Gregory Vigna. You do remember that?
He's no, I don't mean rude as in that way.
Right,
He wasn't rude to tea ladies or anything like that. I just mean like
Is this you
it's a
backtracking
French.
now?
No, it's French.
Was he quite dismissive?
It's like do you know what it's like? It's like the arrogant French. They know Everton's better. If they don't get the way they want it, then it's a moan.
Well, you need to watch what you're saying, because I've told everybody's a prick.
No, Grado, it's you that needs to watch what you're saying. No,
Aye.
That is amazing, but that always. How does that work in football where leaks like that get out? I've never ever got that. How that can? I suppose it can be done dead easy. I'm sure I read that Rangers are putting mega stops in, and I think it's actually paid off because you don't hear as many rumours. I don't think
there's
anymore.
as much coming out about Rangers these days as there was the past couple of years, man. No.
That's actually something that I've spoke about on Select Daft. Rangers, see, when it comes to their transfer dealings and stuff like that, and obviously they're starting 11, it never seems to get out. But with Select, there's definitely somebody in there that's fucking getting their palm greased, man. 100%.
But it must be easy for you, like, well, was there probably ever a time where something happened in the dressing room and that, and you were like, man, I need to text my pals this. Folk need to know about this. This is fucking mental. Or did you always have, because I know you do take all that serious. I remember when I walked into Ibrox with a tie and you went, I feel not. But with that, was that the same when you were playing? Did you keep stuff in-house and made sure it stayed amongst the team?
Get it, but like agents can speak to the press. You kind of know if something's happened. You know what sort of place it's coming from. Sorry, once you know who's spreading the rumours, you know who's let it out the bag and whatever. But there wasn't many stories back in the day that came through our dressing room. I say every dressing room different. Obviously, Partick Thistle last season or the season before, where some guy there was a group chat that was created and they put on something about the manager asking to pick their team for the final game of the season or something.
That's right.
I don't know if you remember that.
No, was it no Paul Hartley? Was it no Paul Hartley?
No, it was.
Why have I got Paul Hartley in my head for that?
It was Partick Thistle. It was Gary Caldwell.
No, it was Gary Caldwell. It was Gary Caldwell, actually. He asked the players to pick a team.
Oh yeah, he asked the players to write their team out, to who they would play in the last game of the season. And obviously one of the boys who's not been playing or whatever went and leaked it to somebody who leaked it to the papers, and then it got out. So it's things like that. Like personally don't think that the manager should be involved in a players group chat if that was the case. But
hey, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. That would be weird, wouldn't it? The boys need to be able to have a bit of banter with one another and talk about things without the manager being there. I wonder if there is teams that do have managers in the WhatsApp groups. That's fun to think about, isn't it?
Well, we've got two. The boys have got their own one, and I've got one with all the players on it, just to tell them what sort of times and like if they're travelling in a bus, what time they need to get picked up at the pick-up points and stuff. But that's basically all that goes on it.
And then you think another chat, they're probably going, that dafty's telling us to get in there for 2 o'clock. What do you think we are?
That fat prick's picking us up 2 fucking minutes early or something.
They'll be like, I hope he brings the ice cream van. There we go.
Right. See?
Get in
What
there.
did they get?
12 v chat.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. 12, man.
Get in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
man.
Bob, see when you go to answer the door, do you need to get up ladders or something?
Fuck off.
There's a lot of things I'll cut right in.
Look you back in it. Shut up. Who are you talking to? Right, that's fine. Right, you wee cheeky bugger. Here we go.
Mate, don't
Right, let's
smell.
crack this outro. Out.
20-minute walk a day, that's all you fucking need. Superb. Anyway, I digress.
Right, come on, I've
I
got a lot of
digress.
I digress. Grado, was this your word of the day or something that you're
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I love I digress. It's one of my favourite phrases.
I digress.
I digress.
I digress.
Awesome.
No, Grado is going to bring Ross on next week. That's
I
a
might do
fucking
that.
certainty.
I might do that. I might do that.
But I'm telling you, mate. I've got a cracker lined up.
Mate, Toll, you say this all the time.
I have.
Yeah, but, mate,
If he pulls out, then I'm not going to do the Legends Lottery ever again.
I know who. I bet you've been asking Drew Galloway or something like that.
Fuck off! I wouldn't ask Big Drew onto this. Are you mad?
I think he would come on it.
who's
I
that?
think so.
The WWE champion.
Just call him a different name if you want. I
Well,
know.
why?
Aye, cool, man.
Aye, we call him his shit name. You only know him for the telly. We know him for real life.
I just know he's a wrestler he's got great taste in football. That's
I'll
all
tell
I-
you what, right? I know this is football daft, but Stevie, see if you get the chance, watch the documentary they just made about him, because it's fucking dynamite, man.
What's it on?
He's never going to watch that. Why are you saying that?
You're right. He's no, I don't know why I said that.
Mate, I remember I fucking got you to try and watch that thing about Josh Windass, and I'd be like, you watched it yet? And you're like, man, right?
Aye.
Right? You still want to watch, didn't you know?
He's too busy watching Schitt's Creek. That's the problem.
Aye.
Hey, I've just started that. I don't know if that's going to get my undivided attention or no. I'll stick with it for another few episodes and see how it goes, man.
See,
No,
To be fair, mate, you've been watching Shit Creek for the last fucking 9 seasons, haven't you?
That's quite funny.
Sorry, Stevie.
Anyway,
You've not got your wig on anymore.
I know.
That's where your power comes from.
oh, do you know what? I had to take it off because I went down the stair to get something for my motor and I had that shirt on and the fucking wig and I was like, I can't go out with that on, man.
Those neighbours think he's having a fucking bunga party in the house, man.
Right, okay.